Welcome back into Occupy Democrats, and we are on the precipice of another No Kings national protest on October 18th. And of course, Donald Trump and his main sycophant in the House, Mike Johnson, are gaslighting everything possible to make that be something that it won't be. I'm going to show that story to you in just a few seconds, but let's listen to the sound from good old Caroline Leavitt, Donald Trump himself, on the lie that's been told for the last 7 to 9 months. This.
The president warned that any protests on Saturday would be met with force. Can you clarify what kind of protest President Trump does support or find acceptable?
Multiple capital injuries! Multiple capital injuries!
The president absolutely supports peaceful protests.
Oh, do they really?
He supports the First Amendment. He supports the right of Americans to make their voices heard. He does not support violence of any kind. He does not support assaulting law enforcement officers who are simply trying to do their job.
You think so?
Unfortunately for Democrats, that line has not been made clear, and they've allowed this unrest and this violence to continue, and the president has had to step in.
Is that true, Donald?
Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question. Raquel.
How about Portland, Oregon, where it looks like a war zone?
That video seems curious. I mean, after that, let's take a moment and applaud all those in Portland for being brave enough to do things on a beautiful Sunday like marathons and farmers markets in light of what Donald Trump has said about Portland being at war.
And I get a call from the liberal governor. Sir, please don't come in. We don't need you. I said,
Did you see that Portland, Oregon was brave enough to hold its annual marathon yesterday amid the fires, debris everywhere, and burning buildings? That's Portland strong. P.S. Trump's lying about Portland. It was a beautiful Sunday in Portland. Farmers markets, the Portland Marathon, peaceful protests, and some views of Mount Hood.
well, unless they're playing false tapes. This looked like World War II.
This city is vibrant, peaceful, and resilient. We do not need a federal occupation, and we sure as hell don't want one.
When you look at Chicago, it's like a war zone.
Are you sure, Donald, that's the truth?
We're here in Chicago, Illinois, where hundreds of Americans are turning out right now to protest Donald Trump's unlawful deployment of the Texas National Guard to the region. And
Many people shot.
and make sure that you stay updated as you witness the people of Chicago push back against, as J.B. Pritzker said it himself, this blatant, unlawful invasion of the city of Chicago.
It's probably worse than almost any city in the world.
That video doesn't quite say that.
Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question. Raquel.
No, you don't believe in peaceful protests when they're against you. And in this breaking story, listen to Mr. Christian, Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, gaslight ahead of time the MAGA base right here.
But we've heard, and many of you have reported already, this Hate America rally that they have coming up for October 18th, the Antifa crowd and the pro-Hamas crowd and the Marxists, they're all going to gather on the mall. We got some House Democrats selling T-shirts for this event. It is an outrageous gathering for outrageous purposes, but the Democrats in the Senate have shown that they're afraid of that crowd, that they don't want to bow, that they want to bow to them, bow the knee to them, and they don't want to take incoming from them. And so they're willing to hold the American people hostage so that they don't have to face an angry mob that's a big chunk of their base. Now, if that's a rumor, they need to come out and clarify that it's not, but that is what we are hearing is their actual motivation, and it is outrageous. All this has got to come to an end.
Wait. Mike, did you just say selling T-shirts and you have to stop this? How about we take a moment and let's remind everyone on the planet of the T-shirt that started selling in 2016 at every single Trump rally across America and still sells to this day. Yeah, this one right here. I'd rather be a Russian than a Democrat. That says so much not only about the Russian hoax, but also the historical facts of Donald Trump, his beauty pageants, Vladimir Putin, sticking with Putin protocols, and everything else that goes along with both of his administrations. Don't be gaslit. You guys have a good weekend. Like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay frosty on this BS. Peace.